What's up, Jabroni Steven here, and welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into Person of Interest, episode number 11, titled Super. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the series. If you have, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reaction. You can get episodes extra early over there as well. If you want them fully uncut, unedited, totally up to you. Yeah, last episode was Numbers Crunch, which I thought was a pretty decent episode. I didn't think it was phenomenal or fantastic or anything, but I thought it was pretty decent. I'm not sure what super means. I mean, I thought it was maybe like a play on superhero, but I feel like they would just call it superhero. Super, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it's a great episode. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. You guys know what to do. If you don't know, those are things that you do. Yeah, let's get in there. Pretty much, here we go.
My name is Farouk Madani. You were the best surgeon in Najaf, but you can't afford a license in the States because you send all your money home to family.
I will give you all that money.
Stitch him up. No questions asked. And you can be a doctor again.
I forgot. Reese is her. Who's gonna be the person that? Oh, you're gonna get some shit, aren't you?
Watching someone night and day, you never know what you'll dig up. I've seen it ruin careers.
Okay.
Families.
My man's threatening her.
Threatening a police officer is against the law, Mr. Snow.
If she wasn't there, Reese would have just walked down the stairs, got with Finch, and been golden. The fact that she was there is the only reason that you like that she would have even had a chance to catch Reese.
This guy's his partner, and it turns out I've had his cell phone number for weeks now.
Why'd you have to go on Lionel's computer for that?
Yeah, use my computer to do my reports, too.
Hi, Detective Carter, NYPD.
Okay, Mr. Hayes, this is the place. Watch your step.
Hey,
Not just
Angel.
step. I mean, it's just one of those things people say, you know, no offense. We got ramps all over the place, so if you need anything...
I'll be on my feet in a few days.
What do? How'd you wind up in that chair?
The hell?
I had a rough night.
Okay. Here are the keys. If you need anything, my number's on that lease. The name is... Yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
who's the next number on your list? You just met him. It's Super.
Oh.
Mr. James, got that shower head for you. Thanks. How you doing, Mrs. Park?
So this isn't like a place for him to stay. This is just like a place for him to have easy access to this guy.
How you look?
Thanks, Ernie.
You didn't give me anything?
Coffee's for closers. To
Wow.
a clear shot at Reese and you
What a
with.
dick.
I wasn't aiming to kill. You said you wanted to question him about what happened in Ordos.
If possible.
Planning to kill Doug to cover his crimes.
Or Trask knows who the thief is, and now they're planning to kill him.
That's the landlord, Alan Holt.
Doesn't look like Trask is the employee of the month. Maybe he's about to snap and kill his boss.
Premeditated shouldn't come around. It can't just be random.
Guard headed your way.
Oh my god, this. The hell?
What's where you going, Trask?
Oh, they don't like each other.
He's obsessed with her.
Oh
I'm afraid we're
no.
not the only ones spying on our neighbors, Mr. Reese.
Harold, get out of there now.
Oh shit.
Finch, did you get out of there? Finch?
Say you were looking for.
Quick, he'll be on your floor in about 40 seconds.
Feel like a rat in a maze. How do you put up with this?
It's thrilling.
Doug, I caught a guy breaking in. He was just in my apartment.
Keep walking, Finch.
That's fine. Can I show you some?
Doug, is he up there? Have you found him yet?
So we can call the police, or you can forget you saw me and I'll forget I saw you. I know.
Threat to system. The computer can detect if it's threat to it. If somebody's threatening, like the computer itself. Interesting.
I don't know what to do anymore. How else to say no?
Snapping pictures of
Dude,
it.
this is so Rear Window. They should have just
Sure that
called this
means
Rear
he wants
Window.
to kill her?
Modern version of it. I don't get it though. He was super nice to her,
Keep an eye on her.
and she
then.
kind
You're not
of
tailing her to
was
work.
friendly with him earlier. I'm surprised they haven't tried to create a team. Like, this feels like it could have been a team. Oh shit, it worked.
Of the inside of her
But there's already a
apartment
camera
instead of
in the
simply
apartment.
Peering at her through a window.
Yeah, there's already a apartment in here, a camera in here, and we know that. Wait, no, we don't know that.
Mr. Reese, there's already a camera here.
Talk about the worst people, like spies ever. They're just.
Sir, NYPD, I need a jacket now.
You're requisitioning my jacket?
Seems miserable.
She just threw a gift in the trash.
It's gonna be a twist.
Roses.
It's gonna be the other guy, maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's Trask though. Is he calling her? That's awesome.
You're wasting your time, Detective. I falsified the location data this morning. Turn around, Detective.
Holy shit. He actually revealed himself. Okay, this is interesting. Was not expecting this.
Sorry to toss you into the deep end.
Oh,
But as you know,
shit.
my friend is indisposed.
Oh no. Oh, he's gonna try to kill the lawyer or whatever.
Who filed the paperwork
Bank
for the
person,
bank?
not the lawyer.
John Dalton. Is this for an open homicide?
So now he's digging a grave.
No way.
Trask gets rid of the boyfriend and has Lily all to himself.
No way. That's in the front yard.
Everything all right?
Yeah, just sick of being cooped up and staring at screens all day.
You need to stay away from Lily.
What?
Maybe he's the good guy. I don't know.
the car. I can be there in 5.
That'll be 4 minutes too late.
She doesn't love you, man. Right? You need to leave her alone.
It's gonna be a twist. It's not. It's. He's the Trask is not a bad guy. He's trying to help her.
I don't know what you
I
think.
know about the roses, and the texts, and the hidden cameras.
No, I would never.
I know about the gun, Trask, and I know you were ready to kill her boyfriend tonight.
He's not her boyfriend.
I knew it.
You don't understand. I do care for Lily, but not like that. Not like that.
Didn't take those photos of Lily. He stole them from the penthouse.
I know. He didn't plant the cameras either. Trask isn't the stalker.
Didn't you like the flowers, babe?
Has to stop. The phone calls.
That's.
Come on. It was just a little thank you for our date last night.
That wasn't a date. We were going to the same party.
Oh wow.
You're such a tease.
You made me share a cab with you, and then you followed me all night.
I'm just trying to help you, sweetie.
Let her go, Mr. Morris.
Oh shit! Hey, the poke. The poke. He did the poke in the eye.
I believe I told you to leave her alone.
Oh no! Oh, an arm. Okay, you're good though. You're good. Oh damn. Oh shit. Oh my god! Look at it with the crutches. Even with crutches. Oh, oh, oh. Mistakes were made.
We got something.
He's been stalking me for months, but I was too afraid to tell anyone. And if Ernie hadn't shown up when he did,
That wasn't nothing.
So he's just a.
Should have seen some of the guys they sent after me back in Miami. You do not want to mess around with the Cuban mafia.
He used to own 6 nightclubs in Miami, a yacht, house in Coral Gables.
Oh shit! He wasn't lying.
A pet tiger.
Fucking A.
It was all true.
Even the part about it being bad for his health. He testified against the Cuban mafia in 1996.
How'd you find all that out?
Holy shit!
Good with computers.
Be honest, Finch. There is no machine, is there? It's just you.
I'll be ready when the next number
Oh my
comes.
god! Could you
Funny
imagine
you
if that's the
could mention that.
twist? Oh shit!
Get them.
Is he watching her? Is he watching her?
That, Detective Carter, is what we do.
Hey man, he has money. Do a phone drop real quick. And that's what we do.
Weeks has spent the last 6 months trying to tunnel into the machine by way of the NSA feed. He's failed, but he'll keep trying.
Holy shit.
And he won't be alone.
I don't even want to think about what a man like Weeks would do with that kind of power.
That's why we have to keep him or anyone else from ever getting their hands on it.
Like it's alive.
Shh. It can hear you.
Wait, Nathan?
Stay
Wait, what
tuned
did it
for
say
scenes
there?
from our next episode.
Did it say Nathan was a possible threat? All right, well, that was episode number 11. I very much enjoyed that episode. I think I'd probably give the episode like an 8, honestly. It wasn't like crazy or anything special, but for like it flowed. I enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed the aspects that made it feel like the Hitchcock movie Rear Window, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. Like I just enjoyed it, like the whole way about like the spying. If any of you guys have never seen Rear Window, something that's kind of like Rear Window is Disturbia. Like the Shia LaBeouf movie from a couple, like, I don't know, 10 years ago. It's kind of like, it's the same concept as Rear Window. It's really good. Yeah, so I enjoyed a lot of it. It was cool to see Angel from Dexter in the show. I mean, I don't know. I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. So let's break it down. So we start off the episode right where we left off. Reese is in a bad situation. He needs to get patched up. So Finch goes to the morgue. Turns out he knows about this guy who is trying to be a doctor but can't afford it. He pays him a lot of money. To patch up Reese. We then hop over here. We have Carter being tailed by FBI, CIA, NSA. I'm not exactly sure who's tailing her. These guys. She's so paranoid she's not using any of her stuff, any computer. She's only on her. She's using Lionel's stuff. We flash back to to when, I guess, the starting of when we started to feed numbers to people to get help with the situation, with the machine. We have Reese moving into a new apartment. I thought he was getting new digs. Turns out, no. We have a new client, or a new number, and the number is of the guy named Trask, the superintendent of the building. Let's see. We got these guys spying on Carter, trying to find Reese. And then, like I said, it becomes kind of a Rear Window where we're trying to, we know that the janitor turns out to be the number, and we are trying to find a lot of, any information on the janitor. Is he the killer? Is he being killed? What is going to happen? And he was actually going to commit a crime. He was 100% going to kill somebody and go to jail, but they intervened and they killed that one dude pretty bad. We put cameras in the apartment, in his office. Cool little tense moments of Finch trying to bob and weave his way through, or not bob and weave, but like, make his way through the building, get away from Trask, who saw him coming out of his office. We then flash back here to situation here with these cops. Turns out that the number that Nathan gave was real. It got some, like a bad person was caught because of it. So I think it was like a cop or something, dirty cop or something. Finch freaked out, so he threw coffee on his computer. I mean, put a thumb drive into the thing, essentially, I'm guessing, to fry all the files. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about before. When we were talking about, like, I was like, oh, there's a camera already in here. I forgot that we as the audience get stuff before our, or we see angles of cameras or hear audio before the characters in the show. Let's see. This is when Finch figures out there's a camera in there. Carter's trying to lose the guys that are tailing her. Finch calls Lionel to go send something out of state. It'll be his prints. It'll come on file. It'll make the FBI or whoever they are kind of get distracted. Let's see. Finch then, Carter's, on trying to find Finch. She goes to this payphone, or next to this payphone, thinking that this is where the signal of the cell phone is. Finch calls the payphone, and reveals himself to Carter. I mean, Carter already knew what he looked like, but reveals himself to Carter. He tells her that this guy is gonna do something bad, or something bad's gonna happen to him. She should follow. She follows the guy, gets some information on him. Let's see, we go back here. It looks like Trask is about to kill the boyfriend, all this stuff. Reese, triggers the fire alarm to buy some time. Reese then confronts Trask, essentially with a gun, saying, leave the girl alone, get out of town. We find out, oh no, there's a twist. The twist, it was the boyfriend. And I kind of figured it would be, because it just, I don't know, just made sense that it wouldn't be Trask. I was like, he just doesn't, because of the interaction. Honestly, it's because of the interaction that happened earlier, where he spoke to her, called her beautiful, and she kind of playfully flirted, or I don't know, said something back, not flirted, but she, she was nice about it. It wasn't, if it was a stalker that did that to you, I feel like you would have kind of tense up and cringe at the whole situation. You know what I mean? So that's what threw me off from the Trask being a bad guy. Reese, Trask, Finch, everybody intervenes when the guy's gonna do something bad. He ends up falling out of a window, or getting thrown out of a window by Reese. So that guy's dead. We have the whole big reveal. Finch then says, all the elaborate stories that Trask was saying throughout the day about Cuba and Miami and a tiger and being this rich man with 8 houses and yachts and all this stuff was all real. He snitched on the Cuban mafia or something, and he had to go into witness protection. Carter stops this guy from shooting somebody. Finch calls, and that Detective Carter is what we do. Hangs up the phone. What? Baller move by him. Then we get here. Nathan's really interested in the machine, kind of talking with Finch about it, and saying how does it work and all this stuff. And then he just says the machine told me. The machine also is sensitive. Also has kind of he's like you talk to the machine like it's alive, and he's like, shh, it can hear you. And it can, because honestly, look, the next scene is when they're talking, the machine says possible threat detected, Nathan Ingram. But I'm very curious as how the machine works in terms of what would it do? Would it try to put Nathan in a bad situation where he can die? While he's driving, turn a couple lights green and bam, car accident. I'm very curious. But yeah, that's the episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon, full, uncut, unedited reaction. You can get episodes extra early if you want them. If you don't want them, that's okay. You can get them whenever they show up here again. But yeah, I like the episode. I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to talk to you guys later.